Hey everyone, today we're delving into a shocking true crime story that involves a reality TV star. You might remember Tim Norman from the OWN show, Welcome to Sweetie Pie's, the popular soul food restaurant chain. Well, it turns out he was involved in a disturbing murder-for-hire plot that unfolded behind the scenes of his seemingly idyllic life. Tim Norman, the charismatic restaurateur and star of Welcome to Sweetie Pie's, was found guilty of orchestrating the murder of his nephew, Andre Montgomery Jr. This shocking revelation sent shockwaves through the reality TV world and beyond. The plot was a carefully planned scheme driven by a desire for financial gain. Norman had taken out a $450,000 life insurance policy on his nephew, a young man who had been a part of the Welcome to Sweetie Pie's family. The policy was a red flag, indicating that Norman had a sinister plan in mind. To execute his plan, Norman recruited a group of accomplices, each playing a crucial role in the murder. Travel Anthony Hill, a man with a criminal history, was the triggerman. He was tasked with carrying out the fatal shooting. Tarika Ellis, a woman who had a close relationship with Norman, helped to locate Montgomery on the night of the murder. She provided Hill with Montgomery's whereabouts, acting as a middleman between Norman and the killer. The murder took place in March 2016, when Hill confronted Montgomery and shot him. The crime scene was carefully staged to make it appear like a random act of violence. However, the authorities quickly suspected foul play and began investigating. As the investigation progressed, evidence began to pile up against Norman. The life insurance policy, along with the suspicious behavior of his accomplices, painted a damning picture. Norman's attempts to cover his tracks were futile, and he was eventually arrested on federal charges in August 2020. His trial was a media sensation, with the public captivated by the shocking details of the murder-for-hire plot. Norman maintained his innocence throughout the proceedings, but the evidence against him was overwhelming. A jury found him guilty on multiple charges, including conspiracy to commit murder for hire, and conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud. The sentencing hearing was a somber affair. Norman was sentenced to life in prison, effectively ending his career and his chances of ever leaving prison. His accomplices also faced significant prison time for their roles in the crime. The case of Tim Norman serves as a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving. Behind the facade of a successful reality TV star, Norman was a man driven by greed and a willingness to do anything to achieve his goals. His actions were a betrayal of trust and a devastating blow to his family and friends. What do you think about this case? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about true crime stories, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Make the background music dark, investigative,